When Fast 5 did so well, many wondered could it possibly be bettered. But you've managed it. Exactly. What is the secret to your success?
I think the secret to the success is
having the right players in the right places. I think that's where I think we've been really fortunate.
The way in which we continue the movies.
Justin Lin definitely turned the franchise on its head after the fourth one and made it less about the cars and more about a heist movie and added new elements like Dwayne Johnson. And so they're constantly reinventing it, which I think is which is great because they're not taking the fans for granted.
For me, it was always about having a blueprint, and I think when I signed on to this franchise 8 years ago, my greatest hope was to help evolve it and build this mythology. So, I think after Fast 5, Fast 6 was already in the works, and once it was great that people embrace it in such a manner that I felt like it was just organic for it to be growing and to be the culmination of this chapter.
And there's a lot of testosterone floating around in the movies, but is there a competition, maybe unspoken of, to be the alpha male on set?
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw that more with Dwayne and Vin because they're more similar. I think in terms of just kind of like being like these big guys and both having bald heads.
I would say Paul is sort of the underdog. Like, he's definitely the more quiet alpha male. And then I think the ones that he doesn't have to beat his chest a lot. Sometimes there are pissing contests on set, which can be fun to watch as a bystander. But the alpha male, the true leader will probably be Vin, for sure. He's one of the producers as well.
I mean, looking ahead to the future, is there another trilogy planned?
We very much think about how these stories are going to arc over a picture. And my comfort zone is to think of them in threes. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm old-fashioned, but for me, it's important to think about what 3 films look like together. When I first started talking to the studio about that, they wanted to run me off the lot. They thought, this guy's insane. You're lucky if we ever make 4.
When you first read the script, could you believe your eyes in terms of what you were seeing, the action sequences, the jets, the planes?
Yeah, it was incredibly ambitious in terms of the flip cars and the action sequence with the jumbo jet. And I was like, how the hell are you going to shoot this? But Justin always likes showing us previs of what they're doing and what second unit is doing. And I was blown away when I saw the movie. It's huge in scope and it's so good.
I started working on that sequence, the plane sequence, 4 years ago in 2009. And I knew that, ultimately it was going to culminate there. And so it was just it was a juggle of a lot of different things because we literally have 7 action sequences going on at once. So it was a lot of fun, but at the same time, sometimes it was so much going on that if I would have died, nobody else would know what was going to happen because it was just so intricate in how everything was going to tie together.